Welcome. I'm Alice Alicia Jones, and this is another one of my Living Consciously videos. Today's topic, what to do when you lose a job, came from the fact that the last 3 clients that I've had have lost jobs. And they obviously come searching for answers. And so it just seemed practical, especially since I live right outside of Washington, D.C. I live in the Northern Virginia area, which is home to the most government workers that there are in the United States. Other areas have concentrations, we have the most. So I sat quietly and got my information from what I believe came through my higher self in terms of the practical advice that that Spirit brings forward to help you when you lose a job. The most important thing, and before we even start with the 14 points, is that they said, do not spray and pray. Just send out indiscriminate amount of resumes. One gal, one of the one of the 3 said that over 8 months, she had sent out 800 resumes. That's 100 a month. And it's, again, highly unlikely that there were 800 positions that were exactly suited to her needs. That's spray and pray. Don't do that. That's going to burn you out faster than anything else. Number 1, assess your strengths. So many of women, men too sometimes, but women especially, do not give themselves credit for exactly what they do. They have a lot more skills, both internal, they have a lot more fortitude, they have a lot more stick-to-itiveness, a lot of virtues that are never, ever, ever spoken of, and where they never think that this is important. So assessing your strengths, and that's across the board. Just list them so that you can refer to them as you search for the employment. Number 2, assess why you lost the job. Was this completely out of your control? Did anybody at the start of this year think that there was going to be such a thing as Doge? Did anybody think that there was going to be indiscriminate cuts across the board, that so many programs were going to be closed? No, that didn't go through anybody's mind. So see how much of your loss was out of your control. Because, again, the tendency is for people to start blaming themselves. That's not fair. That's not fair to you when you start to blame yourself. 3, and this is really critical that you do this, assess your finances. Do you have someone else who is helping support you? Or are you the sole support of the family? Where can you turn for money to pay your bills? How much can you pare down? How much is left to pay that is absolutely in the need to pay, not want to pay, just need to pay column? Do you have dependents? Are there government loans? Government programs out there that are there possibly helping you? That's all assessing your financing. 4, and this is probably the hardest of all, stay calm and listen to what your guides say. Because the first thing that happens is that we go into a place eventually of hysteria. We just go into ruminate and ruminate and ruminate as to why we this happened to us. Number 5, stay positive. It doesn't matter what else happens, stay positive, and everything along that is going to, the next 4 or 5 items are going to be all in relationship to you staying positive. Number 6, assess everything you bring to the table. Again, give yourself credit for the fact that you may have organized a summer concession stand for your children's swim club, and you may have run that. If you can organize anything, you can take those skills and add them to your another job. Number 7, have a new mantra in place. And the mantra that says, blank will be thrilled to have me. I bring this skill, this skill, this skill, this skill to the table. So that every single time you run into a company, and I am going to presume that you're searching very carefully about the companies that you feel you are qualified for, the jobs that you are qualified for. But just saying those words, thus and so, let's take Raytheon Corporation, will be thrilled to have me on board. Number 8, focus on success of the search. Every single time you get a hit that says, yes, we're interested, or yes, my internal feeling is that I fit this job, add to it the power of positive thinking, because you are going to alter the way that the universe responds back at you. So focus on the successes related to the search, no matter what that success looks like. Number 9, pull back all your finances. Eliminate any single item of expense that you absolutely do not need to spend. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't just go and say that or pretend that everything is okay. It's not okay. Losing a job is extremely traumatic and extremely difficult for people to negotiate through. So by you pulling back every single expense and not spending money where you absolutely don't need it, and also find the least expensive place to buy groceries. Fortunately, there are grocery stores that can vary as much as $2 to $4 to $6 per item. So by comparative shopping, find the least expensive place to buy your groceries. Number 10, be open to change. You may have always been in corporate America, or you may have always had a government job. Consider corporate America. Consider nonprofit. So, whatever it is that you have done, consider doing something else. Nonprofit, granted, may not be as lucrative, but you may find that they are so thrilled to have you that they are that they give you more and more responsibility, and eventually you rise to a position of authority that is absolutely right for you. Change is the only guarantee we have in life. It's the only thing that we know that things will change. So we have to always be willing to go with the flow and accept that. Okay. Number 11, tell everyone that you are searching. There is absolutely no shame in losing a job. I don't care if it's one or multiples of one. That doesn't matter. Tell every single person you can think of. An average person has about 1,000 people that they can share information with, that they have an influence on. An influencer can have anywhere from 10 to 100,000 people that they, unless they're in the big leagues, which may or may not be accessible to you. But telling everyone that you're looking for a job is absolutely critical. Number 12. This comes during an interview, or this would apply when you have an interview, and you would go and you would say interview, but already know in advance what the company is that you're looking for, that you're looking to work for. Absolutely know that what they have to offer, what their business is about, know something about the CEO, know something about the people that work there. And you do this through researching through social media. And my understanding is LinkedIn is the best place to go and find that type of information. Number 12, thank everyone, or that was number 12. And then number 13, thank everyone who gives you a tip. There's one gentleman who came from Greece, didn't even have benefit of the language, but so many people stepped forward to help him that he got this brilliant idea. And this, I'm going back, I don't know, 30 years ago, when I met him. He got this brilliant idea that he was going to write a handwritten thank you note to 3 people a day. And he found 3 new people to send a handwritten thank you note to. That would be pretty hard to do, I feel, because emails are so much easier, texts are so much easier, but he made that his mission. And he developed a multi-million-dollar business, speaking business, from those thank you notes. So that was a very impressive way of getting him, having the universe support him. And the last one, number 14, gut instinct. Your gut monitors your feelings. Your feelings come to you from God. If there is something in the company that doesn't feel right, something in the interview that didn't feel right, let it go. Just know that wasn't for you. Just let it go. So bring forth every single thing that your gut is telling you, yes, this is a go. Pay attention to your feelings. Like I said, God talks to you through your feelings. I do know that so far, several women have had successes. I don't know about all of them. So far, I've had three um, that have came to me looking for a job. Two have found them. One I absolutely do not know anything about. So I just wish you certainly the best of luck, especially going into a holiday season that can tend to be very expensive. And this is where you also can utilize some of your creative gifts. There can be other ways of showing people that you love them, that you're thinking of them, that you cherish them in your life, than buying a gift for them. You could offer service of some type. So please consider that as a possibility instead of just feeling like uh, I I can't spend money on gifts this year. Do not load up your charge card. That is the worst possible outcome for you, is to load up your charge card with debt that you just do not need. And one of the things I do recommend is that you take and follow the meditations that are in Own Your Power. There are 366 meditations, approximately 2 pages long. Some are 1 page, some are 3 pages. So it evens out to 2 pages long. $20, and that includes shipping and handling. If you don't have the book yet, treat yourself. If you feel, because it will take you a year to get through it, you can start over again. You can then start over every single year, because the messages from Spirit are timeless. This is why the Bible has had such a great following. Spirit speaks to us in gifted tongues. I certainly wish you the best of luck. I thank you for coming to this website to listen to the YouTube video, and I wish you a happy Thanksgiving. I do know that next week is Thanksgiving. My family will be here, so I may have good intentions to come on board, but I know that once my family comes, everything goes out the window. My whole routine just goes out the window. So I will see you in 2 weeks rather than next week. So have a very blessed, very sacred, and prosperous Thanksgiving. Bless you all. Thank you.